A full page image is the best way to have your title page stand out on your book. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I created mine. Hello, I'm Monique and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, then please consider subscribing. And to all my new and current subscribers, thank you very much. You know, it really blew my mind when I found out just how easy it was for me to create a full page image for my book to use in Vellum. And I thought I'd show you exactly how I did it. Let's jump to it. I'm going to start making my full page image by creating a blank file. Now, the size that I want will be in inches. So the width will be 5.75 and the height will be 8.75. Basically, I'm just making it a little bit bigger than my actual book page. Resolution 300. Remember, the more pictures you have, the higher it will cost. Okay, this is what I'm going to start with. So let's get some text. So the first text box I need will be the actual title. And I always make it from one side to the other because I like to center it. And I don't want to go past the second tick here, the second to last tick here, and with the height, the second tick here and the second to half tick there. So I basically have a bubble to work with. So let's start off with the title, and that size is way too big. I'll start small and I do it in caps. Okay, let me set the spacing back to auto, and I don't know if I want to use this font. Let's see, what font do I use? Maybe this will work. So it won't do bold. So let's try 30, 36, 60. Okay. Still, it hasn't gone anywhere, so I think I'm going to have to make this a little longer. What I want to do is make sure that this here doesn't go outside my area. So I think I can actually make this a little longer if I can find where it's at, the box. Okay, this is what I want to make longer, but I don't want to stretch this yet. So found it, and I'll make it longer so I know how much I can push the size. Okay, yeah. 86. Okay, I think 86 might actually work. So let me shrink this just a little bit because this is set to auto. So I'm going to make this, let's start at 72. Oh, 72 worked right there. I like that. And now I will actually stretch it just a wee bit. And you can do this with any program similar to Photoshop. I just happen to enjoy Photoshop. Now the next text I need to add is the author's name. And like I said, I want to stretch it from side to side. I already know this is going to be too big. So let's give this a text. What text to give it? Let's try a font size of 24. I might go bigger. And let's see, which one shall I use? I have plenty of fonts in here. Ooh, I like that one. And let's do the author's name, which I also keep in caps. Okay, now can I bold print this? Yes, I can. And you know what? That looks a little small. Let's try 30. Let's try 28. I think 28 will be better. Not too big, not too small. Okay. Now I need one more text box, and that is my publication name. Let's drop this down a little. And of course, once again, this will be caps. But the next line will not be. Let me just adjust this here. Only thing is, you always got to remember to put this back to auto. And make sure it's okay. Now for publications, that not only do I make it smaller, but I don't capitalize it. Okay. And what font should we use? I think I will go with my standby. It's just finding it, which is funny. Oh, there it goes. Okay. This does not have a bold print. So let's make this 36. And let's make this 24. And the spacing does not work for me, so I'm going to shrink it just a little bit. Wrong way. 18 is too much, so let's do 20. Let's do 22. Okay. So that is basically all the text that I need for my title page. Now to double check to make sure everything is centered, I'll hit select all. Okay. This one is already checked, so align, and I want the horizontal center and not the vertical center, and that's good. If I did vertical center, it would center both ways, and I don't need it both ways. I just know this is centered and we're going to go to the next one and make sure it's centered, because you never know, it might be off just a little bit. And we'll do the next one, align, horizontal. Okay, those are good. Let me deselect. Now I'm going to move these to exact position that I want them. With this being the publication name, I'm going to move it near the bottom. A little more. What I'm looking at is this line right here. I mean, even though this has all of this, I'm trying to just keep it as low as possible. A little more. Okay. And now we'll do the author's name. And looking at it again, I think I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger. So let me go ahead and click on it. And let's give it just a little, that 28, let's do 30. Let's do the 30. And I will now move this down. Not too far down, but just enough, because I will be bringing the title down also. The title is next. It looks good. And this is usually where I'll sit, tweak, you know, does it really work for me? Like the title itself, I think I want to make that just a little bigger. And when I say bigger, I'm going to stretch it just a hair more. So let's just give it a little pull. And move it over just a hair. And that's only so I can make it grow. Okay. Now that I did that, I need to center it again. Hit the align, horizontal center, and there it goes. Now with that, I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more, and then I'm going to actually bring the author's name up just a hair. And I like it, but I'm not done yet. What I'm going to do is add an image right here. So let me go ahead and pull up that image. We all know you can't be a reaper without your scythe, so I'm going to add it to this. Now with this done, I'm going to hit select all, edit, copy, and move this here. And I want it all the way to the bottom. Right now you can't see the entire thing because it's bigger than this. So I'll hit image, transform, free transform, and start shrinking it down. And I grab it by the corners so it can keep its size. Okay, and that looks just about what I want. Now I'm going to rotate it. The main thing I want to make sure is that this image is behind everything else, so I'm going to drag layer 1 down just a little, That way I know it's in front. With it being so hard to see the words, what I'll do is change the opacity of the scythe itself. So let's lighten it up. Lighten, lighten, lighten. I like 70% for these. Okay. And that's where I want that at. And now I'm going to center this also. So we got the select all again, align. Hey, I was close. There you go. This will be the full page image I will use as my title page of my upcoming book. Now to save it, and this is important. The main thing you want to do is be sure you save this as a JPEG file. You have to, because the bigger the file, the more it costs you. So I will hit medium and I hit progressive. So this will bring it down to 157. Hit OK, and that is it. I couldn't believe how easy that was, and to think I would have had to pay extra to have somebody format it for my book. Until next time, I'll see you later.